So this is absolutely massive for the title race. Wolves 2, Arsenal 2. Now, Arsenal should have gone to the Molineux tonight and probably beat Wolves 2 or 3-0. But they failed to do that, and now this title, the Premier League title, could be in jeopardy for Arsenal. It could genuinely be in jeopardy for Arsenal. Because they have now drawn 2 games in the Premier League in a row, meaning they've only accrued 2 points. They are only on 58 points, and the gap has now been closed down to 2 points. Well, no, I think it's still like 3 or 4 points, but before Arsenal kick a ball this weekend, Manchester City could already have closed the gap to 2 points. Now, this is sort of what I was feeling probably February, March last season when Liverpool were in the title race with Arsenal. I genuinely thought at one point that Liverpool were going to put the title in jeopardy. When we got a draw to Aston Villa, and I think we narrowly beat Wolves at home 2-1, I genuinely thought there was a point where we could have bottled it and we could have given it to Arsenal. I think Arsenal beat Leicester and then closed the gap to like 4 points. And I was genuinely thinking, we might bottle this. Like, we drew to Villa, and then I thought, there's a chance we could bottle this title. There's a genuine chance we might not win this Premier League title. We did, so there's nothing to worry about in the end, really. And we won it at an absolute canter. So we won it with 84 points. So, we won it at an absolute canter with a month to spare. So there was never really anything to worry about. And in my heart and my head, I knew we were going to win it. So there was genuinely nothing to worry about. But is Arsenal's title slipping? Is it slipping? They've only accrued 2 points in the last 2 games. Brentford 1, Arsenal 1, Wolves 2, Arsenal 2. Now, this is a big, big game, and it makes Sunday's game even bigger. Like, Spurs obviously will want to win this game. Spurs will want to win this game. They haven't won a game in the league since, I've said this on a video before, and I think it's madness. The 6th of December is the last time Spurs won a game at home in the league. Over nearly 3 months since they've won a game at home in the league. Their home form this season has been awful. So, if Tottenham can beat or even get a draw to Arsenal this Sunday, it will then be in Manchester City's hands. Man City, obviously Arsenal did have a game in hand and failed to win this game. So if they do fail to win on Sunday and Man City have won before they even kick a ball, and then Man City win again next weekend, it will then be in Manchester City's hands, and Man City will then be top of the league. But everything lies with this game at the weekend for Arsenal. Everything lies with this game at the weekend. This is now a very, very important game. Before it was an important game because Arsenal just need to accrue as many points as possible so they can win the league. But it's a bigger game than ever now. It's such a big game. For Tottenham, it's a big game because it's Igor Tudor's first game in charge and they just need a win from somewhere. And then on the other hand, it's one of Arsenal's biggest games of the season. If Arsenal fail to win in this game, the title will then be in Manchester City's hands because Manchester City will then be on 53 points now. So 3 points later is 54, 55, 56. So they'll be on 56 points, maybe not quite top of the league. But if Arsenal lose or draw this weekend and Man City win 2 weeks in a row, they will be top of the league. They will be top of the league and Arsenal will be second. They've heard that too many times in their lives, Arsenal fans. But imagine if Arsenal actually do it again. Imagine if Arsenal actually fail to win the league again. This is probably giving deja vu for Arsenal fans a bit, considering that they were top of the league for 248 days in the 22-23 season and obviously failed to win it. 248 days goes to is the same as 8 months. So they were top of the league for 8 months and they failed to win it. Like, I genuinely thought they were going to win the league that season. I thought they were going to win the league that season. They failed. I can't remember at what point they failed, but I think they drew to Brentford and they lost to Forest, and that's what ended it. But that was a catastrophe. They should never have lost that Premier League title. They beat Man City at home, and I think maybe drew at the Etihad. But they should never have lost that Premier League title. There's an actual chance that they could lose this Premier League title. There's a genuine chance that Arsenal don't win this Premier League title now. I think, will Arsenal still win the league? Probably yes. But it's now going to take a huge amount of strength and effort to do it. Like, they were like 15 points clear of Man City at one point. Like, Arsenal don't make it hard for themselves in these title races. Like, Wolves have got one of the worst Premier League teams of all time. Obviously, we are yet to see that because, you know, they might beat Derby's record. They might beat Derby's record of 11 points. So if they do manage to get another point somewhere, they will then be equal with Derby. But if they don't manage to get another point somewhere, they'll be the worst team in Premier League history. The worst team currently in Premier League history is Derby County, who only accrued 11 points that season. But it could genuinely be Wolves by the end of the season. I do not know how Arsenal have drawn to this Wolves team. Like, Arsenal should have especially when they beat them at home in the league. Like, Wolves are more than likely going to go down. Like, it's probably 100% certain that they're going to go down. And Arsenal, you know, they've lost. Well, not lost. They've drawn 2-2 with Fulham. Wolves at the Molineux. And it's a bad result. It's a really bad result for Arsenal. Like, this is not a good result. They needed 3 points. If they'd have won this game, they'd have been 7-8 points clear of Man City. But they've drawn it, so they're only like 4 points clear of Man City now. And if Man City win on Saturday, for maybe a short while, they will be within 2 points of Arsenal. If Arsenal fail to win on Sunday and Man City win next weekend, Man City are going to be top of the league. Like, this game could cost Arsenal hugely in this title race. This game could cost Arsenal hugely in this title race. Arsenal have not won a league since the dawn of time, it feels like that. But Arsenal, I wasn't born when Arsenal last won a league title. That's how long it was. Like, I'm 16 now. So that means that Arsenal haven't won a league title in about 16 years. 17 coming up, but this means that Arsenal have not won a league title since before I was born. Like, obviously there was that Invincible season, but I don't know of any after that, really. If there was, please correct me in the comments. But I don't know of any Premier League titles that Arsenal have won after that year. Was that the last one? I'm not sure. But Arsenal need to win a Premier League title at some point, else it's going to be about 20 years, 21, 22 years since they won a Premier League title. Arsenal are a big club. Are they bigger than Chelsea? I don't know, because Chelsea have won a Champions League. So, I don't know if they are a bigger club than Chelsea. I don't know. They haven't won a Champions League. Chelsea have won 2 Champions Leagues. So, I don't know if they are. Chelsea won 2 or 3 Champions Leagues. I think it's 3. But please, again, correct me on that if I'm not correct with it. But yeah, Arsenal could genuinely slip in this title race. And if they do, it's going to be the funniest thing ever. It's going to be the funniest thing ever. I'm going to enjoy those Arsenal tears so much. Like, wow. I mean, they were so far clear at the start of the season, it was ridiculous. You could genuinely see them running away with it at the start of the season. Like, they were getting points from everywhere. And they might only be 2 points clear of Man City this weekend. Being in a title race, I just want to tell Arsenal fans this, that being in a title race with Manchester City is not easy. It's not easy in the slightest. As a Liverpool fan, I've had to learn this the hard time many, many times. It's not nice being in a title race with Man City. The fact that we came second twice with 98 and 92 points just shows you how lethal Man City are in a title race. I think one of the years Man City were Centurions. And then another year, the title decider was at, obviously, the Etihad. I can't remember how we lost the title, but it was between us and Man City for the 21-22 season. Like, we could have won 4 trophies that season. In that 21-22 season, Liverpool could have won 4 trophies. We could have won the Premier League. Obviously, we did the domestic double and we could have won the Champions League. We got the Champions League final. We could have won 4 trophies that season. I think all the talk of the quadruple that season sort of took the stuffing out of our Premier League campaign, and that's maybe why Man City won it. Or we just failed to make the grade. But, yeah, it's not looking good for Arsenal. 2 draws in a row. They play Tottenham next at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Tottenham could get a new manager bounce. Who needs it more at the minute? Who needs this game? I genuinely can't tell you who needs this game more at the minute. Like, because Tottenham are in a crisis, an existential crisis. And Arsenal might not win the league. It's going to be the biggest game this weekend, bar none. Like, there isn't going to be a bigger game this weekend than Tottenham versus Arsenal. Like, Arsenal play Chelsea in under 2 weeks' time, and they could be second or first. Sorry, I keep saying Arsenal. Fair enough. But Man City could be 3 or 4 points clear of Arsenal in the title race in 2 weeks' time. Like, it's amazing. But if Arsenal do fail to win the Premier League, it could impact the FA Cup and the Champions League campaigns. And going on to that, should Arsenal just focus on the Premier League now? Like, forget the FA Cup. I mean, it'd be nice to win the FA Cup in the same season as the Premier League. But I genuinely think they should just throw all their toys into one basket. Sorry, I think there's something else. Yeah, I genuinely think they should just throw all their eggs into one basket. I genuinely think they should just throw all the babies into one pram, because it's squeaky bum time now. Yeah. Any bums getting sweaty now, Arsenal fans? But yeah, I genuinely think they should just throw all their eggs into one basket and just go for the Premier League. I mean, they'll probably still win it, but there's gonna be some there's gonna be some potholes in the way that are maybe gonna, that they're gonna crash into. They've already crashed into 2, but if this form carries on, that's 2 draws in a row in the Premier League now. If they draw or lose to Tottenham on Sunday, squeaky bum time for the Arsenal fans, because then Man City, I think, they'll only be 2 points clear. There'll only be 2 points behind Arsenal. The gap will be close to 2, and it was like 15 points a couple of months ago. Like, Arsenal are catching up to I keep saying Arsenal. Man City are catching up to Arsenal, and if Arsenal don't get the correct points in the next few games, it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good at all. But I can't wait for it if Arsenal do manage to bottle this title. It's ironic, this, isn't it? It's ironic that I've got a bottle. The universe just doesn't want Arsenal to win the Premier League, does it? Like, the universe is doing everything to stop Arsenal winning the Premier League. It's doing well. The universe just doesn't want Arsenal to win the Premier League, does it? Genuinely, it doesn't. This might genuinely be the universe's way of telling Arsenal you're not going to win the league again. Like, we can't tell the future. We haven't got oracles. But if I was to sit here in May and tell you the league winner, I would probably say it's Arsenal. I don't think Arsenal fans at the minute, if they panic, they'll just make it worse. But I don't know. It's tight margins now. Yeah, it's tight margins. Arsenal had to win this game tonight. If you enjoyed that video, you know what to do, which means like, subscribe, turn your post notifications on, and I'll see you lovely lot in the next one. Please take care of your beautiful selves. And as always, peace out.